Well, good morning. I'm sitting on my porch, it's raining, I'm drinking some coffee, and I'm just doing a little bit of thinking because today is a very exciting day. Today, we are finalizing George's adoption. It's a very special day. It has been 18 months since George has been ours, and nothing really changes today, it just becomes legal. His name changes, he's issued a new birth certificate, things like that. I'm going to start this by saying that adoption is, at best, bittersweet at baseline. Me and Kyle, recognize that adoption is sad, and adoption is hard, and adoption is beautiful, and adoption is great, and adoption is all of those things, and it's our job as the adoptive parents to hold that so that George doesn't have to. So we recognize that this day might be hard for George to understand as he gets older, and we are fully committed to doing the work, to making him comfortable, and to know how loved he is by everyone. I've spoken to a lot of adult adoptees about things they wish that their adoptive parents had done before they finalized the adoption. We have done those things. It's tough, it's hard. It's a name change, it's an identity change, but at the same time nothing changes, So it's just one of those things that I just always want to talk about, that adoption is both, and adoption is the very best way to learn how to hold conflicting emotions and very different feelings at the same time, because adoption is never purely happy. It is not, and that's okay. And we are celebrating George today, and we are celebrating family, and the fact that he's got so many people who love him so much. It's very rainy. We're doing it over Zoom because there's still a global pandemic, so we don't have to drive, because we were going to have to drive out of state, so I'm grateful that we don't. So it feels a lot to me like when me and Kyle got married. When me and Kyle got married, we had already been living together for 2 years, and so it felt like kind of a formality, like it felt like a name change. I mean, the wedding was super fun and I loved it, but it didn't change how committed I was to him at all. And that's kind of how I feel today. We're changing George's name and we're putting paperwork that's legal, but nothing changes. I'm not any more his mom tomorrow than I was yesterday. So that's that. We're gonna get all nice and dressed up as if we were going to court, and my parents are gonna come over. There's some people tuning into the Zoom meeting just to kind of show that George is probably the most loved little guy in the whole world. So I'm just taking a little bit of time to reflect and then get the day going. It's rainy, but it's actually kind of the beautiful kind of rain where it's peaceful, and I'm sitting under my lights and drinking my coffee, and I don't know, I feel like today is going to be a really good day. My mom is going to bring George over some lunch after, and I don't know, I'm excited to see what today is going to be. I've envisioned this day for a very long time. So, happy finalization day.
yeah, we both got ties on. Yours is just like mine. Oh, there's the ball. Tie in your shoes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're family and friends who would have come in person, so.
He's a very popular little guy. Can you say hi? Hi! Oh my.
He pointed at Kelly.
You say hi? Hi!
In the matter of the adoption of George Hancock Johnson, that'll be his name after this procedure is finished. Joining each of his 5 minutes so-called will ask some basic questions that are asked about adoption. I may ask some questions, I may not, and I'll try to get this done. And it looks like George is pretty lucky to have you, but we're happy for him.
Thank you for saying that.
We're very lucky.
Both raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth doesn't matter.
Yes.
I do.
And so you're fully aware of any of the special needs that George may have,
Yes.
and you understand that this is intended to be a permanent proceeding rather, and that he will be entitled to all the benefits of being your child as though he were to you during marriage.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And no one's threatened or forced either of you into going forward with this adoption.
No.
No.
Okay. And you're doing so with your eyes wide open, with full knowledge of all the concerns that go with some of those special needs.
Wide open.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. And you're asking the court today to finalize the adoption and make George a member of the family on a permanent basis.
We certainly are.
Absolutely. Yay!
Yay, go.
Okay. The investigation the adoption report.
I think I saw Sarah on the call, right? I think we started out with, Candace Turner is here. Anyway.
That sounds right.
Anyway, I just have you to agree with all that and that's all accurate information for the court's record, correct?
Yes.
And you don't seem pretty anxious about this, even George seems pretty anxious.
He's excited, yes.
That's really great. We're happy that you're willing to do this and that we're able to be a part of it.
Thank you.
It'd be a lot more fun in person to get to know you.
Yes.
So, with this group, where was he born? Oh, congratulations. And thank goodness so much. And Sarah for helping us with this and doing this safely and quickly. So the court's glad. Thank you to everybody else for being here.
Thank you. You clap your hands? Okay.
We're recording.
Yeah. So it's the end of finalization day for George.
Mm-hmm.
After the Zoom call, we got George a Happy Meal.
We did.
And then
He loved it.
He took a good long nap, and that was kind of our day.
That was it.
You know, it was just basic.
It was exhausting because there was all this unknown that filled our entire.
Please hold. Okay, so I just kind of, let's do just like a quick reflection
Okay,
of what
go
today
ahead.
was. So what was your favorite part of the day?
Just jumping straight to that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a favorite part, but
Do you want me to tell you my favorite thing?
no, you asked me first, so I'm gonna go first. So the judge was really awesome.
Yes, he was cool.
So everything that had to do with him and his reaction to George and to like the whole situation, we had like a bunch of friends and family show
yeah,
up.
that was really cool.
So they opened the meeting and invited us in. And he was like, "There's like 17 people waiting."
Do you want us to let him in?
And I was like, "They're all the family and friends who would come to court with us." So yeah.
Yeah.
And then like some
Which
of them.
apparently I guess doesn't happen.
He said it was the first time that he's had it
virtual.
happen. So we had like people randomly showing up in the middle and him being like, "Is this person with you?"
Mm-hmm.
So he was a great sport, and
Yep, I liked
that
it.
was pretty awesome.
I think my favorite part. Will you tilt it down?
It-
Yes, perfect. My favorite part, I think, was the fact that George was so engaged to it, and he was so funny during the Zoom
He was
court.
amazing.
Like he was clapping and he was waving and he ran up
At
to
all the right times.
At all the right times, he performed beautifully.
The judge was like, and so, you guys like they have to ask, do you want to
Adopt
this child? And we said like yes, and,
And
George,
George started
threw his hands into the air
He started
and was like
cheering,
yelling and cheering.
then, but I didn't hear the part where he like said, "By the power vested in me," blah blah blah, because George was going. And
That's pretty awesome.
And then at one point he jumped off my lap and went and pointed to all the people
Oh,
on the
his
screen.
face was right in the screen,
You know what
like
I mean?
literally
And then
he
like,
went
he got
like
really
this,
close,
and the
the
judge
judge
was
just
just-
goes, "Hello."
Hello. So that was pretty awesome.
So that was fun. It was fun to have my parents there. Obviously, if COVID weren't a thing, today would have been a very big party, a very big celebration.
We would have done it in person.
And when I say celebrate, I want to say again that we are celebrating the fact that he has this family. We are not celebrating the fact that, because the identity is kind of sad. You know, like there is a sad element in today too. It's a bittersweet day. But we're holding both. Like I said, I was talking about that earlier. We are holding them both, but as always, we celebrate family first. And all of his family, biological and not biological. And the fact that he is really loved is kind of what our focus was today.
Which was kind of awesome to see because like some of my old students were there, friends and it was just really cool
was
to
a
see
special
all these
day.
people who took time out of the 15 minutes.
It was fast, yeah. I didn't expect it to be so
Took
fast.
time out of their day to want to do this. Like people
was
who
special.
people who sent us on this journey, people who
Stephanie Thompson
stepped
was there,
in. Yeah, she was.
the director.
I wasn't gonna name drop,
and
but I
DSAN.
mean, people who like have gone on the journey with us and people who kind of joined in the middle of it. It was interesting. It was nice to see all this love and support that he
Yeah.
has surrounding himself.
That's like, I think the main thing I took away from today is that like so many people love him.
Yeah,
So many people love him. He's very easy to love.
he is.
We had a really good day. So that's all we got for tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do next because this was our big video. But, well, thank you for watching this very special day. The best part of today is that tomorrow, nothing changes.
I tucked him in the same way I have every night.
Tomorrow we go on, living life. Thanks for watching a very special day. I'll be back soon. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.